They're realizing a lot here and really wanting, they have a lot to say to you guys. I do feel this connection to the by the book is quite strong with your person, but they have a lot to say to you. Look, that coming down here and that conflicting energy also disappearing and being able to really talk. As I said, really openly talk, take the mask off. Whew, there is a lot to be said here in this connection. This action in the fate with your person, this fated connection, is going to be coming through in a message, as I said, if it hasn't already. You know that this "You Are My Other Half" card is all over the table here, twin flames. All over the table. And this might be something that is going to be coming up in this message we see here in this message in a bottle. Yeah, this is a different deck, look. That came early in the very beginning of the reading. We are a fated connection. So this was in the beginning, as you know. It was one of the 4 cards that kept making its way into your reading during shuffling. The Fates card, and again, we are a fated connection. Your person knows all right. You can't, it's undeniable, twin flames. Hello, twin flames. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you are new to the channel. My name is Chris. Thank you very much for being here. I'm very happy you're here today. Now, as you can see, we're going to be starting our reading today, beginning with Wisdom of the Oracle. This is one of my most intense spirit decks. Used to do quite a few readings with only Wisdom of the Oracle, so I'm excited to have our baby back as the star today. I have some cards here for you that were coming through early, some love messages. So let me read these for you. Then we're going to get an overall energy card in the way of a Wisdom of the Oracle. Then we're going to get started at your reading, on your reading. As you can see, there are a lot of Tarot Closet channeled love messages and channeled song messages today. We will also be pulling numbers and letters, so hoping we get some angel messages for you today. And I do have quite a few decks over here to the right of me that you cannot see that are shuffled and ready to go that may or may not want to come into the reading today. Let's begin by the love messages that wanted to come in. We are a fated connection. Okay, that's not surprising. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. All right, twin flames. I play songs that remind me of you on repeat. There is so much left unsaid. Whew, twin flames, that was a lot already. Okay, guys, let's get started. Let's get your overall energy card. Remember, this is a general reading, twin flames. It can feel like a real private reading just for you. But it can also be that there are particular messages in particular decks. As you know, there'll be a lot coming in today. So keep that in mind and take what's for you, let go of the rest. I do have playlists down below. Of course, this is attached to a twin flame playlist. So if you want to check out more twin flame timeless readings, they are below, or you can find the playlist in the description. I also have no contact and or in separation pick a cards. Now, they are not specific twin flame or soulmate readings. However, they you come through very strong there. I want to tell you that. And I will be making specific ones for you. So make sure your notifications are on for when that time comes. And of course, I have all zodiac signs up there, no contact and or in separation, love readings. It's very much like the twin flame readings in that they are quite long and detailed and include many decks and totem pools and number pools and love messages and song messages and that sort of thing. I'm going to get one more here. As I said, that look which just slid off the deck. Okay, so this is feeling like the overall energy card. That just kind of found itself here. This is the TikTok card, guys. This is coming to a 3. all about divine timing here. 3 is my signal for divine timing. So wow, that this is your overall energy here. Also, what exactly is going on? Look at this. Well, it's also time to rise above some stuff. Do you see that hot air balloon? That is about twin flame ascension with birds. Hot air balloons are making their way, into my reading. It is about making the heart lighter, connecting to the divine. It's also about twin flame ascension, guys, here. So it's time for you. Let's see what's going on with your person. Of course, they always come through. At times in these readings, they can come through stronger, or you can come through stronger, or maybe it's equal amount. It really does differ. But divine timing is big, and that's not surprising. And twin flame ascension here. I think this might be you, but it could also be your person here ascending. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, look, this just revealed itself as well. Then I'm going to, I was going to get the overall energy card, but that's how it wanted to come down today. But I'm going to get your reading down. The To Be Fair card. Now this is coming to an 11, and that is also very much, this card is like getting the Justice card. That is coming to a 2. This is a twin flame card, by the way, Libra energy coming through here. Wow, I do feel like the timing now is what? That there's somebody here that has a lot to say. I think that might be your twin flame, whether they know they are a twin flame or not, guys. Just having a lot of realizations right now. Look at this. Realizing that why they may not know the word, but that they are drawn to you, that this is fate, they're drawn to you, they're missing talking to you, they have a lot to say to you, they're constantly being reminded of you through songs. That's very, very strong here. So whose ascension is this? I think this is your person's, guys, wanting to come and have a conversation here about what? About everything. This is the To Be Fair card. Like I said, it's a lot like the Justice card, which is a twin flame energy for me. You'll see those scales here. Your person's thinking a lot about that. Choices that have been made, choices that can still be made. That is the future there. Oh my gosh, look, getting that wisdom. There is the owl. It's time here. They're ascending and figuring things out, realizing how much there is to say and how much they're missing. Look at that. I can't tell you how much I miss our conversations. There's so much left unsaid. Ooh, twin flames. Now this is just silly here, but well, there's 2 things. One, you can see this here, this realization, this connection to spirit. Look, it's right here in that dress. And what I wanted to tell you about that dress is, doesn't it almost look like a cake? I know it's not a cake, but it kind of looks like a little bit of a wedding cake. Does your person wish that they were married to you, or could be? Yeah. And this particular reading, yes, very, very much here. They're ascending and having a lot of realizations. And actually, it's been really strong in my twin flame readings, excuse me. Their ascension, but also realizing how much they want to talk to you and be connected with you. Okay, guys, we're obviously keeping this here. I'm going to put these down. We're just going to do the last little hand shuffle. Then we are going to ask Spirit for our reading, for the remainder of our reading to start. There's a lot more to come. Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide our twin flames, or anyone who has arrived here, including soulmates, or anyone who was here seeking guidance, with a particular person in a particular connection. We thank you for your guidance and we welcome it. Okay, guys, let's see what is going on here. Wow. Yeah, you know what this means? This is you connected to your person. Also, look at that higher power. Whoo! Yeah, also your person here. That is part of what I've been talking to you about with the twin flame ascension. In particular, in that hot air balloon, the divine timing here now is also receiving messages from the divine. Now, your person may not realize that, but look here. That is what is happening. And this is also telling us about your strong connection to your person here. They're having so many realizations. Look at it. There is Spirit again. And look at the keyhole, that crown chakra, guys. Wow. Twin flames, you're reading already. Okay, this is also, this stuck out and this came with it. So they are ours. All right, guys, it is the message in a bottle card. Yeah, this is your person here wanting to send you a message. We already know that. We saw that, we felt that very early on in your reading that your person is really missing. I'm going to start moving things over here soon, okay? So we can get it all down. Your person is really wanting to send you a message. Now, it looks to be very emotional, but what I want to tell you about this particular card, one, that is coming to a 6. So they are wanting to make peace with you for sure. They're wanting to heal from the separation. And when I say that, doesn't mean that everyone is going to have a reunion. That's different than a union. It doesn't. But they are really wanting to have a reunion, and that has been an energy that just hasn't changed, and it is still here. It's very emotional. They really want to talk to you guys. Look at all that love there. Also that starfish. Not only is it infinite possibilities, look how it's hanging onto that glass, not going anywhere. That's also about making something work that wasn't working. And I feel like a lot of that message here, quite literally, that wasn't working is the communication. It kind of broke down. And in the end, when you stopped talking here, your person really wants to talk to you. And I want to say to you about this particular card too, it doesn't mean that it's fast. It can be. It's very emotional. And we see here that they're watching. Look, we see that they're trying to figure out where they're going, but it's sort of down now. And one of the things about the divine here, which we see, which is that ocean, is it's very emotional, but it's also being moved by the tide and all connected to the moon and the sun. It's earth, it's the water. And it can be that it's the bottle is kind of being pulled away or coming back, or it can even be that somebody it might even be sinkable. It doesn't look sinkable here, guys, but keep that in mind with this message. So what is that telling us? That there may be other people here involved in that, but it can also be that that is what we know already, that your person has been writing messages and not sending them or deleting them, or is just really thinking about it a lot here. It's very clear that a message is desperately wanted to come in, but I feel for some of you, you may have already seen something come in, and it may have been like kind of like a liking something or a accidental hit of something or an unsend. And that's been in your energy for a long time. And I want to tell you that we're going to look at this. Look, yeah, wow. Okay. Why? Because here we see there's other stuff. There are other people involved here, guys. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. And your twin flame is in that and trying to do the right thing. That's what is very clear here. That's quite literally what is here by the book. And look at that. It's an 11 card. So this is about the two of you too. Your person wants to send this message here to you and may have, but there is other stuff going on. There are other people involved. We know that. This is a twin flame reading. That's not surprising. But they're trying to do the right thing here, guys, and give, I want to say, some kind of like that justice card energy comes through a little bit again here, and for somebody else too. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, it's a twin flame reading, so this is not surprising here, not in the least bit. Okay, I had something I wanted to say to you and I've lost it now, so I'm just going to leave it alone and I'll see if the message comes back. Okay, I'm not used to having my wisdom only out on the table, so hopefully we can fit your reading here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. What is going on with our twin flames? All right, yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Guys, it's the Orphan card. Look what's really interesting too. It almost looks like a wedding dress. We were talking about that with the To Be Fair. Here's the thing. I do feel for a lot of you, and that's just part of the twin flame journey, that there are other people involved. That's coming through here. But 5 is also a number of change. And the thing about Orphaned, this particular card, is it's almost like after getting the regeneration card in this particular deck, which is after a fire, and the regeneration is the renewal. And then it's that kind of fizzling out. And now there's left here sort of what's been kind of burned out on the stump. It's sort of gray clouds. So it's sort of like the after of that, the discussions and the connection and having it ended. And this is sort of where things are now. It's telling us about that change, but it's also, I want to tell you too, what comes through really strongly with this orphaned card. Not only do you feel like your person just abandoned you, that's just here, but it's also coming through that you might be saying some things to yourself that you shouldn't be saying to yourself. That's what I want to say to you. Being kinder to yourself, guys. Yeah, not almost, kind of abandoning a little bit of, yeah, not who you are, but being really caught up in this and maybe not doing and dealing with other things in your life. And particularly maybe for some of you, some mental health and some physical health as well. So it's a real strong message for you to take care of yourself here, guys. This reading is what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, look, the timing for that too, because that was no accident that wanted to come down. It really is strong. It is time to, that's also coming through here in this TikTok and this timing here from Spirit, because look, this is also your connection here to higher power, your God, your goddess, your higher power, the universe. What is that for you? That's also Spirit sending that to you to rise above it here, guys, and get yourself out of that. Because with twin flame connections, we know that it's not anything I'm telling you that you don't already know, that you need to still live your life here. You still have a life going on, because the wait can be a lifetime. Okay, we know that, and not everybody has a union or even wants that in this lifetime, because people often say to me, oh, but that's all it's about, and that's all that twin flames want is a union, which is different than reunion. It's not actually true. It's not what everybody wants. It's just not. But regardless of where you are, where you stand on that, or what it is that you want, one of the things that can happen, that's happening here if you're watching this reading, is that you're kind of abandoning yourself a little. So it's time to rise above that, lighten up your heart, because it really is about making the heart lighter, and also your ascension. And the other thing coming through there with the hot air balloon, which is now as we speak being sent to you here, you see this is for you right now being sent, is for you to free something up, free up feeling free. It's like freeing bondage, feeling really tied to overthinking, not dealing with your life, maybe feeling overwhelmed by it, maybe not feeling so good about yourself because of it. To whatever extent you feel you're in that, this is a really direct message, guys. It's time. This is 3 is also communication, and this is a direct communication with you here. This 3 and this higher power here, guys, of you connecting to do what here? To not abandon yourself either, to take care of yourself, make your heart lighter, and free yourself up. Really important. Look around you. Also for you, for those of you that have other things going on in your life. Doesn't change what we see here, what your person is missing, in that they've been trying to get a message to you and may still be doing that. But it does come through very clear that you need to continue going on with your life, okay? And deal with some things that maybe you haven't wanted to because you've been so wrapped up. And I can see here too that it's made you feel bad, and I hate that, because, and there is that particular stage in the twin flame journey that some of you might still be in. So it's time for you to ascend. And part of that, what does that mean for ascension? It means healing, guys. It means doing the shadow work and healing. And it also means doing the things you want to do, whether that's in the spiritual world, because that's really strong for those of you watching here are light workers and starseeds and empaths, very sensitive here. Spirit is sending you, look at this direct message here, okay? Really to get yourself to ascend. Really, come up here now, guys. I'm telling you, it's really big. So whatever it is you've been wanting to do, or that you've put off, or that you've kind of just stopped for a while. And by the way, I think 2 readings before this, that was a very similar reading, but it was really all about that. This feels like your person is here much more than that particular reading, but I definitely recommend you watch that if you are on that particular stage of your journey. Okay, let's get some more down for you. Then we're going to get another deck here. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't surprising. It's the Fates card. And why is this coming down? This is an 8. This is an action. It's considered a lucky number. It's also an action number, and there's a lot of Gaia energy around that. Look, I love here in this particular card, that this person is hugging herself, because this, number one, this is what you need to do. Fate. Okay, we know this is a fated connection. That's the first thing I want to tell you. That's just not even a question here. But this is a real direct message coming down for you. Look, you as well in this fated connection. A lot of you are here. Some of you may have already come out of that, and I hope you're doing this and hugging yourself. Look at all those stars. What is that? That's like the star card. That's the renewal. That's the hope, guys. That's also getting that inner clarity you need to ascend, which we see here in particular in that TikTok sign, which is also for you. And that Gaia energy surrounding that 8, that healing here. We know that this is, it has to change for you. Okay, some of you are already there. This fated connection, but this is really a direct message for you. Look at how it's connecting up here. Look, it's connecting right up there to the higher power, guys. That is where the stars are going. Do you see that? How they're connecting right up there? These are real direct messages for you, twin flames. It's very strong for you. With that said, I do want to say to you, we know this is a fated connection, and I do feel that a message has been trying to come through or will be coming through. And what we've talked a lot about it in my readings, in particular when we're using like a Rider-Waite deck or a deck like it, and the world card, there's particular cards here that will come down and tell us that. But this is also real direct. Fate and destiny, they do intersect, and they intersect with free will and choices. So your person has their free will and their choices. Right now, it feels like in this reading that they're wanting to reach you and have been trying to change things in their life. I have felt that for a while. But for a lot of you, that's just not possible. They're doing kind of what they feel is right, partly tied to their life. That is just really strong. But they are thinking a lot about you here and wanting to send this message through if they haven't already. I feel like for a lot of you, they have, and you've already seen it. For some of you, you may not have seen it, or you may even have been communicating already. But this fated connection here, like I said here, guys, but this came down quite early. You saw that. We know that. We are a fated connection. Your person acknowledged that very early on in the reading. Excuse me, I'm very itchy with these cards, that early love message cards that wanted to come through. And here's their confirmation of that as well. And that 8 is an action. And what is that action? It's here, and it can be even discussing that with you. But that, excuse me, that message here, guys, and also making something work that wasn't. And I feel like that's the communication. Really, everything here. We see that in the 6, wanting to heal together and offer that and knowing that. I think that this action in the fate with your person, this fated connection, is going to be coming through in a message, as I said, if it hasn't already. But boy, there's a lot of strong messages for you in connection with spirit here coming through. I love that for you. And look at what it just landed by too. I just realized that message in a bottle. There's so much left unsaid. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. So for a lot of you too, there were just a lot of messages going back and forth. In particular, song playlists here. We see that I play songs that remind you of me, of you on repeat. Everything that came through in the love message early on that kept falling out as I was preparing for your reading, has now come down here essentially in your reading, in your, excuse me, I'm going to try to make things fit here, in your wisdom of the oracle cards. Okay, so let's put that here. Hopefully we can see everything here. Okay, yeah, guys. Okay, we're going to see what else is coming down, and then I'm going to pull some. We're probably going to get some more oracle cards in here today. Okay. Clearly, I'm being very anal. All right, let's see if they want to send another card down. Then we're going to bring in some, I guess we're going to bring in some Shaman's Dream. I've been sitting over here really feeling it, just calling out to me. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Is there another message that you want to send down for our twin flames? All right, guys. Yeah. Hi, guys. Okay. So I was talking and looked up and my camera was totally full. I think I was still going on and on. I don't know how much it got about the milk and honey card that came down. So I'm just going to kind of give a synopsis here, but this is a real direct connection for you. This is for you, about the opportunities around you guys and connecting with the divine. The land of milk and honey, opportunities. This is about your ascension. It's really strong here. Now, I feel your person's too. I also feel that in this particular reading, I also feel here with the elephants here, they're very strongly tied to family elephants. And in this particular by the book card, as we talked about, your person here, of course, is thinking a lot about you. There's a lot left unsaid. We know that. And they're trying to get a message through. Whether or not they have, they will be. But they are tied to, there's some loyalty to family, I want to say. I'm just going to leave it at that. This coming in, this milk and honey card is not in, it's not attached to the by the book today, guys. I just want to tell you, this is for you. This is a real direct message for you, for your ascension, in particular for those of you still in that orphaned energy, or that might be in that orphaned energy. It's real strong. Spirit has a lot to say to you today. Okay, I kind of feel like I want to get one more, and then we're going to get some Shaman's Dream Oracle cards. Okay, look, so that was sticking out as I was, yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay, so it's the Truth Be Told card, and this is your person coming in here. That is a 5. That is the change. And you see that owl. Where did that go? Where did we see that owl? There we saw it right there. There was the owl we saw in the To Be Fair, guys, which is, again, a lot like the Justice card, but that twin flame energy is here really strong, and the truth coming out at what your person wants, what your person did or didn't do, or even did long before you. Just changes that, I feel like some changes that can't be made right now. And I feel like a lot of this is going to be talked about, if it hasn't already, in this conversation. And we see it here in the To Be Fair card. We see that fortune cookie. We also see that kind of knowing here. There is a real strong conflicting energy, and that's just not surprising. It's a twin flame connection, and we see here what's going on with your person with the by the book. We see the owl here. This is also coming, as we know, guys, to an 11, which comes to a 2, which is very much like the Justice card, and that is twin flame energy. So we know your person wants to say a lot to you, realizing that this connection is way more than they ever realized. And here it comes in the Truth Be Told card. Really, quite literally, a door or a window opening for that conversation there. It feels like it's going to be a lot more emotional than it has been. And look, standing on top of a mask and taking that off for you as well. Look at this. That's the other thing. I feel like you really need to hear that. Is that energy here, that not only of your person here, look, with the mask off and getting real, but you as well needing to here. You're wanting for them to take their mask off. You're wanting to take your mask off and say a lot. You have a lot to say to your person. We know that this is a twin flame connection. We know this is a fated connection. Your person may not know the exact word for twin flame here, but they know that this is a fated connection as well. They know that they're drawn to you in this connection, and they have a lot to say. Again, they've also got their stuff going on here. We can see that. But this is going to be a conversation like no other. That's what I want to say to you. If it hasn't already happened here, right on top of that mask, just spilling everything out. Okay, I really hate covering up any cards, but it's getting to that point in the reading. Okay, we're going to get a Shaman's Dream Oracle card or 2. We're going to see what wants to come down. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can you please guide our twin flames in regard to the person and the connection they are here for? What needs to be seen or said? Okay. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Interesting. Yeah, this is an 8, guys. It's an action number. It's also healing. And that, what's really interesting too is that compass, the direction, that also comes through here with the milk and honey card, really is about for you. As I said, a direct connection to the divine here, telling you what's around you and what to go for here, to go for it for you, to get out of that orphaned card if you are in fact in there, and go for what's fated for you as well, because this is about ascension and it's time. It's really super time, and we see that in the milk and honey card. We know that with the higher power card. Let me just try to move it up a little bit here. Okay, and it's coming here again, getting back to integrity. That is an 8. That is an action card. That's about you and your healing and your ascension and doing what it is that you want to be doing, guys. I love this for you. Okay, I'm going to set that down here. I hope you can see it. And let's get another card. Okay, there's 2 here, and these are both meant to be yours. Wow. Okay. Whew, look at that, spiritual narcolepsy. Interesting. That's coming to a 10, and that is the end of a cycle. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm very goosebumpy. Spirit is here so strongly here. It is just, your ascension is strong here. Now, I feel your person's ascension, and we felt it very early on, but soon thereafter, Spirit kind of took over for you and guiding you. Excuse me. Interesting. Look at that and what it is you need to do. Your person not wanting to be forgotten here. Yeah, you're not forgotten. We know, and we know about that message, but right now this is about our twin flame. This is really strong, guys. They're really sending a message for you, in particular for those of you that might not be saying such nice things to yourself or are a little scared to take some chances in other aspects of your life. We see that some of you are in that orphan energy. We see that connection with the milk and honey of what is there for you. Also here with that lost compass. Okay, I'm telling you that reading, not this reading, the one before, was really strong for you. So I hope that you go and watch that, because I really feel like whoever is going to watch it based on my recommendation, that you're understanding that you need to watch it. That's what I feel like. It's for somebody really particular. Okay, I'm going to set this down, but look at that. You can't unsee that. I got to keep this together. The message in the bottle, the truth be told by the book. It's your person here. What's really interesting is this happens sometimes, guys, and it really did happen this way. This is kind of what I would call the naughty corner in my readings. If you are familiar with them, if you are new here, maybe you're not. And it's kind of where that energy goes, breadcrumbing or ghosting or whatnot. We see your person here knows there's a lot that they want to say to you, and they will be. They're trying to. But we also see this by the book card, that they also are loyal to someone or something else. That is, we are seeing that here. So I might actually get a little clarifier. I wouldn't normally do that, but I feel like I want to. Look. Wow, guys. Vanishing mirror. Okay, yeah. So this is part of that ascension. Also, this is coming to a 13. That is a 4. So that conflicting energy here, that ego sublimation, excuse me. That is part of the ascension, guys. And we see that here with that hot air balloon. It's also for your person that's coming through, because they're realizing a lot here and really they have a lot to say to you, guys. I do feel this connection to the by the book is quite strong with your person, but they have a lot to say to you. Look, that coming down here, and that conflicting energy also disappearing, and being able to really talk, as I said, really openly talk, take the mask off. Whew, there is a lot to be said here in this connection. My gosh, really for both of you. Look at this. Whew, you're reading, you guys. This is definitely belonging here over to your persons, because I really feel that. Although I have to say there has been a little bit of this going on with the two of you, so that's also going on for you, but I think it's more about your person here. That feels like that's coming from your person. Okay, where do I want to put this? I'm just going to kind of try to move things around a little. So excuse me, guys. That is what happens in my readings. I don't know if you are new here. If you're not, you know, you're used to this already. Okay, I want to get actually another deck. Just a minute. Let's bring in some chakra wisdom. Thank you, spirit guides. Angels and ancestors. Yeah, that is for you. I love this creation card. That is for you. That is for you, twin flames. Sorry that I have to start covering cards, but I also feel like that's a really important card for you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And so is this balancing card, guys. Yeah, I feel that on a level, this to be fair level too. And that's also your person here wanting to come in, and they have a lot to say. It's very clear they have a lot to say. We see there are other people involved here. This is really a lot, kind of like the Justice card again for the third time. We know this is a twin flame connection, but we also know that you've been waiting for your person to talk. They have a lot to say, and it does look like they're going to be offering that for you. However, it's also really strong reading of you needing to rebalance and take care of yourself here. Look at that. And we saw that with the milk and honey too, whether that's something new or something that you maybe put off or stopped doing, that's really strong for you. And Spirit really is sending that message to you for your ascension. Look, enlightenment, this is also not surprising. We see in the higher power, we know the connection with your person. We also know that they are having a lot of wake up energy right now. So, and this is also for you. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're reading. Okay, I hope I can fit everything here. I'm just gonna stick it here for now because I'm kind of running out of room. Okay, this is sticking off, so I'm gonna take it. Look at that, not surprising at all. Then I was going to move on, just get a Goddess Power Oracle here. Look, with that key here. Whew, guys, yeah, this is very much for you. Your person also has a hold of that key. I want to tell you, they really are. There's a lot, it's different what's going on in their life than with you. They're having a different realization here, really want to connect with you, but still really tied to what's going on in their life. I want to say in real time. I don't know if that's really how I want to say it, but I think you know what I mean. But this is also for you, and we see that here in the Orphan card. It's very clear, even with the Fates card, in many ways, we know it's a fated connection, but also here of you, look at that, directly connecting with the divine and taking care of yourself. And there's all kinds of messages for you to do that healing, to take care of yourself, to rebalance here and recover. And I think a lot of you are in that recovery mode, but it is a real strong message for you, for your ascension, guys. Okay, let me just get this. Sorry to have to move that, but I want to get your balance here right above your higher power card. The fated connection, I'm going to go ahead and keep that here with the Fates card. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I'm going to move your channeled song messages for just a moment so that we can, okay, this got left behind, so we can take this space. Okay, let's get a Goddess Power Oracle card before we move on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Okay, guys, yeah, look at that. It's about the future. Oh, wow. Gosh, guys, yeah, your person's thinking a lot about it. We already know that here. Thinking a lot about it. Look, Skull the future. And this is coming to an 11. That's the 2. That is about the 2 of you. Also, that is quite literally twin flame energy, the duality here. Also, okay, look. So they're doing one thing, but they're thinking another, guys. They're thinking about that future, but they're living in a different present. That's what I want to tell you. This came early, so we're going to look at it. Something to say, song message. We'll talk about the song messages when we get there. And this is also sticking out, so we're going to take that. Brigade Creative Spark. Look at that. Yeah, it's time, guys. Ooh, yeah. So those of you that are creative, which really is everybody, guys, it might be different in how you are, but it is time. Really big time here. It's a good time for you. You got the milk and honey here. I know that some of you are in that orphan energy. Get out of there. Really love yourself. Also, that is a lot of what comes through with the orphan energy is love yourself, guys. It's really, Spirit is sending you a super direct message that it's time to free things up here. Rebalance your healing going on here. The creation, look at this. And that is an 8. That is an action card. So honor that creative spark that you're feeling, whatever it is, at whatever capacity you feel you can do. It's part of your ascension here, and this is for you. And I have to start moving cards out of the way. The decks are all here. They're not going anywhere, but I got to get them. I got to take this space while I have it. Okay. Yeah, so that is 1. Let's look at this song message early. There's a love that's divine. Yeah. And it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Twin flames. I'm really, wow. Where does this go? Why is this here? Who am I? Twin flames, that can very much be coming through in that message. Look at that message in a bottle. Truth be told, there's so much left unsaid. Enlightenment here. I miss our long conversations. The divine timing here. The ego vanishing. Oh, gosh, you guys, you're reading. Wow, this is also flipping off. Okay, I think it's actually time to get moving on the love messages and song messages here. Actually, it feels like it's song message time. I usually read them second, but this came down also. Something to say, song messages from the same deck. So that's how it is. Is that the same deck? Yeah. And I'm a coward, but then again, so are you. And the lion's roar has me evading and hollering for you. And I never really know what to do. The lion's roar first aid kit. Oh my gosh, this is so goosebumpy. Twin flames. What is this? This is your person wanting that healing, wanting to talk to you. But the pride here is strong. But the egos are coming down big time in this message. Big time, guys. Really big time here. They've been trying to find a way. It's kind of like, also too, you know, the lions, even the little baby mews, their roar is, gosh, what is that? Is it 6 miles it goes? Yeah, your person has been really missing you. I have to tell you, and I kind of want to say roaring, like calling out. They have the reality of what their life and the reality of what they want are different. That's what I want to tell you. But they have a lot to say to you, and that is there is so much left unsaid here. There is a lot of healing, and they also know that. And we saw that coming in, your person realizing that as well here. Wow. Okay, we're going to continue on with song messages. Something to say song messages. Now, these are channeled song messages by me, Chris, of the Tarot Closet. And it can be that your songs come down. Can also be that a song comes down and you feel like you're sending it, or it's a song of relevance to you. And here's the thing about song messages. Now, there are things in these song messages that I won't even know. You're going to know it because it's a connection for you with your person. So take them as they come, and it can be names, locations. It really can just vary. And that's just going to be for you to know. And of course, what always comes through are sentiments of missing you and loving you and that sort of thing. So let's see what is coming down, because this particular deck was really coming in way sooner than I would have brought it in, because there's a lot to say here, and we know that there's so much left unsaid. Your person made that clear from the very beginning of the reading. I'll wake you from slumber. You fall so hard. Oh my gosh, yeah. Twin, we're in flames. We've gone too far. Flame twin Nora Jones. Twin flames, your reading here is phenomenal. The fact that this was just pushing its way into the reading very early, this deck, far earlier than I wanted. We know here songs, the earlier messages that came through at the start of the reading. I play songs that remind me of you on repeat. There is so much left unsaid. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. We see the message card. We see the truth be told, really wanting to open up the enlightenment, the awakening here, also with the higher power, the divine timing for that, the vanishing ego, the faded connection that your person saw and said very early on. And did I cover that card? Is that what I did? Did I actually cover the faded connection card? Okay, no, I didn't. There it is. Excuse me, I'm just making a mess. There is the faded connection card. That came in long before. That was in the very beginning of the reading, guys. Then we saw it come down again, your person knowing that. Twin flames. As always, your reading is beautiful. It's beautiful, twin flames. I feel it's a little sad too. I feel that, but your person really, because I see them in their life here, and I see that the healing here, I see where some of you are, and I wish I could just reach in and give you a hug. I see you're in recovery here. But you're doing good. Spirit is real here for you, very connected. I want to put this here because this is where it belongs. In particular, too, with the future that your person is thinking a lot about, but they're in the present here. That by the book, this is their life and this is what they're thinking about. And that lost compass, too, also does come through for them because it is a feeling of feeling kind of lost when you can't be with the person you want to be with or doing what you want to be doing. Okay, let's see if any more want to come down, and then we're going to move on to another deck. Okay, yeah, these two want to be yours. I'm still enchanted by the light you brought me. I listen through your ears, through your eyes I can see. Stuck in a moment you can't get out of, you too. Yeah, gosh, you guys, really, it's, wow, you're reading. Must be talking to an angel. There must be an angel, the Eurythmics. Yeah. Here. Very much. It is a new cycle for you, twin flame. Real new cycle for you. Some of you are already in it. But working on your ascension, working on your healing and doing your shadow work, guys. Looking at those around you, that milk and honey, the abundance card. It's a good time for you to start things if you haven't. Get back to things, really. Rebalancing this recovery, I see you in here. You got a lot of creative cards coming through. It's hard because this kind of wants to be here. It's getting heavy over there. More channeled song messages. The same applies. The skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you. At last, Etta James, written by Harry Warren. Yeah, I'm just going to start moving things over here because there's space here. But actually, no. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that, guys. I would want to put it over here, but it's probably going to get covered up anyway. Yeah, that is your person knowing at least how good they felt, the love and the luck when you came, when they met you. They may not know the name twin flame here, guys. Love of my life, love of my life, love of my life, queen. Okay. These two are together also. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and blown, walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone, you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone, Nina Simone, you will not. You are in recovery, I see that. A lot of you already are even out of that, out of the orphan energy, and in the process of rebalancing here, but that's spirit talking to you. You're not alone. I love that for you. I love that for you. That is for you in particular, guys, from spirit. You've got to love me for what I am, for simply being me. Don't love me for what you intend or hope that I will be. Love me for what I am. The Carpenters, written by John Bettis. I feel like that's you sending that. Words of love, you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. Words of love, the Beatles. Yeah, is that going to be coming through in this message? I think so. This is also falling off the deck. Then we're going to move on here to the last channeled song messages deck. I was born to love you with every single beat of my heart. Yes, I was born to take care of you. Queen, I was born to love you. Did we see that? No, we saw love of my life, Queen. Yeah, but that's also not surprising here. Wow. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I thought, oh, I want to put it over there, but we have that to be fair card there that is like the justice card, and that's also your person here. And we see it with the truth be told, really wanting to say a lot to you. We know that. They already told us that. But so I feel a little bit better that these cards are landing here. Why this connection here? Okay, this just got left behind. These two, these are channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person. And if you ever feel you're sending them, please go with that. Then that's how it is. I feel like my chest will burst open. Yeah, there's a lot to say here. There's so much left unsaid. How did I even exist before you? Okay, this is also sticking off. The longing for you never quiets. We are a fated connection. Wow. Yeah, this is a different deck. Look. That came early in the very beginning of the reading. We are a fated connection. So this was in the beginning, as you know. It was one of the 4 cards that kept making its way into your reading during shuffling. The Fates card, and again, we are a fated connection. Your person knows all right. You can't, it's undeniable, twin flames. Wow. You're reading here. You're reading. Again, they might not know the word, but they know. They know here. Look at that mirror. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's the mirroring too. It's just a lot of that figuring out what that was here. Again, maybe not knowing that the twin flame journey, but realizing a lot of what was happening and how much a part they played too. That's the other thing here, because there is some ego here, of course, but that's vanishing, and we saw that. This is sticking out. When you know, you know. Yeah, that's part of fate, but that's also serendipity here. So you guys came together in that way. It was just maybe even not knowing what you know or how you know, you just know you're connected. And that's the other thing. I'm feeling that now from them, now coming now more than even before. Now there's just a whole different feeling of the time of, why do I keep feeling like I'm coming back to this person and figuring it out. This enlightenment here, guys. 2 again, it's really hard living without you. Yeah, it is. Look, I'm putting it right next to the future card. I wish you were mine. Oh gosh, twin flames. Sorry to have to cover up your beautiful cards. I hate doing that so much. I thought that I knew how to love until I met you. Twin flames. You're reading. All right, we're going to move on to the next deck, but this is yours. Yes, I think of you constantly. Yeah, like I said, there is a reality here with the by the book card, the family, in that future, feeling a little bit lost there too, with what they want here. And that's twin flame energy there, by the way, here, as you can see in this future card. Also, want to tell you, Scold there to guide you on that future path, this fated connection with your person, but also for you. That's super strong here. Your ascension is also what it is that you want to do, guys. It's a really good time for that. Milk and honey card, that's not lost on me. Okay, some more channeled love messages. Then we are getting the last here and getting close to the end of your reading. My stomach drops when I wake and realize you are gone. Now this can be quite physical, but this is also just about being gone from the connection. And yeah, I think it does hit them at different times because there's a lot of other life going on here, and there was some ego too, and a lot of overworking as well to kind of forget. But it's been getting dug up for a while. I spy on you. Well, that's hardly surprising. We know that already. Yes, they're keeping an eye. My love is for you, nobody else. Where do I want to put that? I'm just going to put it here with the higher power card. I kind of want to put it with this future card, but at night I talk to you hoping you receive my messages. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, gosh, you guys, there's so much left unsaid. The message card, yeah, and telepathy also isn't surprising at all. Okay, this is flying. Definitely sending and receiving telepathic messages. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. That is the future here, which is very guided, I do have to say. But your person here is quite literally living by the book right now. That can also be you. That's what I want to say to you. It can be both of you. But this is twin flame energy, guys. This future here. Whew. Twin flames. You're reading. As I was saying, that by the book there too. Guys, that loyalty to family, to other things, that's also you, okay? Some of you. I'm going to put this here, dreaming of the life together. All right. All right, it's come to that time. Things are just getting covered. I just can't stop it. This just came off. Believe it, I love you. And so did this. It's so hard not being in contact. Oh gosh, yeah, boy do I feel that ever. There's so much left unsaid. Yeah, and they're trying. They've been trying. And I feel like some of you may have already talked to your person, if not for sure. a message has been poking its way in or will be here. There is a lot of checking up. That is just what you're both doing. I think a little bit less on your side right now, though, interestingly enough. This is a little painful for you. We are soulmates, I know. All right. So, by the way, twin flame, your twin flame can be a soulmate too. So it can also be your person this is what they're connecting it to as well. Maybe they don't know about twin flames, but this can also be you. And again, yeah, you can have, look, I want to put that with the Fates card. You can have, your twin flame can be a soulmate as well, and you can have more than one. As you know, it's soulmates. Please forgive me. I hear that Bryan Adams song going. You give me butterflies. It'd be interesting to see if you get double eights today. Look at that, how that flipped over, because that is about butterflies. I didn't really know love until I met you. I almost feel like we saw that already. Interesting. Okay, guys, that's it. That's it. It just feels like it's done. I'm going to get the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, and then we're going to get some numbers for you. You are perfect. I really want to hold you. We will be together again someday. I want to put that with the future. This is, oh, these two look are pushing themselves off. I'm waiting for the right time. Interesting, because it's kind of what I wanted to say, and I just didn't say it, but because it's obvious, it feels obvious to me that they're waiting for the right time. But I just don't, it doesn't feel like it's a lot of time. It's really hard living without you. This is the second time this has come down. It's really hard living without you. Yeah, all right, you guys. Your reading is, wow, twin flames, twin flames. I hope that you are getting on that, whatever it is you want to do. You're my biggest wish. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I know you love me. I still want you. You're my other half. Twin flames. I don't even know what more to say. We have that twin flames card down here somewhere, the song message. We have what would be considered the justice card twice here. We had the fated connection at the very beginning of the reading, those messages that came early. Then another one came acknowledging that we are a fated connection. When you know, you know. Then the fates card's coming down here. We are a fated connection, I want to say, came down 2 or 3 times. There is just, it's everywhere here. Everything's buried. So if you're with me still, you've watched the reading, you know that this You Are My Other Half card is all over the table here, twin flames. All over the table. And this might be something that is going to be coming up in this message we see here in this message in a bottle. Twin flames. Wow, I'm putting it here with the Fates card, We Are a Fated Connection, with the Serendipity card, with the Soulmates card, with the You Are My Biggest Wish. These 3 are yours. That is the most I will take. It's generally what's going on is here. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Okay, yeah, some of you are musicians, but you know what this is about too? It's about your long conversations. Here, I just heard somebody saying they love your laugh. That is about the long conversations. Please never give up on us. I received your telepathic messages. Yeah, we saw that. I hope you received my messages. I don't know where that went here, but they are going back and forth between you, and that's not surprising at all, and that's just really expected, I have to say. Okay, guys, that is it. Let's do a super attractor card. We're going to use it as kind of like a table. Okay, we're going to get some numbers and letters. All right, so we're going to begin with the letters, initials, and locations. R, L, there's another R. Duality isn't surprising. J, C, there's another L. Okay, then after we will see if there's any angel messages here. Wow, look at that. There's another J. J, J, L, L, R, R. Gosh, you guys, there's an F. And now, interesting, that actually, I'm going to say that this is actually one, you guys. It can also be an I. There's a U, an M. There's another M. Look at that. 2 M's, 2 L's, 2 J's, 2 R's. Oh, wow. Wait till you see what was in the numbers bowl, which was not belonging in there. Oh, twin flames. Okay, now look, here's this another, is this another C? Look at your reading. Look at the duality. This twin flame energy, ooh, between you guys is strong in this reading. L, L, 2 L's, 2 R's, 2 C's, 2 M's, 2 J's. Oh my gosh, F you. I don't like that. Who's saying that? Stop it. Okay. What else? Yeah, I'm going to give you the numbers here. There's only one twin flame message here, but I really love it for you. So I'm going to give you the numbers that are location, excuse me, anniversaries, birth dates. They can all be that way, but these are the ones not connected to an angel message. 2, 3, actually, wait a minute here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guys, wow. Wow, this is so goosebumpy. Now, I can't pull up all the cards, but I'm going to tell you what this is. This is a very strong angel message that your guardian angels are with you, that spirit is with you, and that you need to use your gifts. You need to use your gifts to have faith, guys. This is sending support, love, hope, faith, and also telling you to have hope and faith and to do your thing here, guys. Your angels are with you. Spirit is with you. Spirit came down real strong. And what else? That it's time. It is about the divine, connecting to the divine, and divine timing also for you to do things that you need to do. It's about doing stuff also that you're not doing, that you should be doing. That's coming out of that orphan card for some of you, but it's a lot about your ascension. Divine timing is here in your ascension. The higher power, the divine, your higher power, God, your goddess, the universe, whatever that is for you, came through very strong here. Also with this angel card here. The creative card came through many times. I can't even pull everything up. I just want to tell you that this is super strongly connected to your reading. And it really is a quadruple message here that there's something you're not doing that you need to be doing. Your angels are with you. You're safe. They have hope in you and faith in you, and for you to also have hope and faith. I love this for you, and I'm very goosebumpy, and I feel like I'm going to cry because I thought I had the only message that was here. But no, look at that. Spirit had other plans for you, and this is what I thought was your only angel message to begin with. It is an 11. That is a master number. Number 1, that is about the 2 of you here, guys. That is this partnership, this twin flame partnership you're here. That's also new beginnings. Now, does this mean union? I don't really feel that way, but reunion, yes. That has been a strong energy. You're a person and you talking again. Super strong here, that new beginning. And you know what? Just stronger to me is this 2, 3, 4, 5, because we've seen it in your entire reading and you kind of ended up over here. Isn't that strange? But wow, and look what came down in your reading, which was in the numbers and letters bowl that did not belong in there. It is the swans, the twin flame, soulmate swans. You know, in your last reading, I had my double swans out and I wanted to have them out today. I don't know, it just didn't feel like it. They found their way in anyway. We know this is a twin flame connection, and some of you, your twin flame is also a soulmate. Some of you might be here for a soulmate. If you're resonating with the reading, it's for you. It's a spiritual connection. We know that. They're different, but here we go, guys. Yeah, your reading's been really beautiful. Let's get this up so that we can see what's going on under there. Okay, but let me hold this up for you. Your 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, look at all the duality in your reading. 2 L's, 2 R's, 2 C's, 2 M's, 2 J's, 2 1's, the twin flame. swans there. Look at that. The 2, 3, 4, 5 messages from your angels, from the divine, a direct connection there to the divine, which we already saw. Twin flames, your reading has been very beautiful. You listen to your angels and spirit. You get on that. Get doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? You're in that orphan energy. Get out of there. Get down from there, okay? Take off that kind of wedding dress that you don't want to take off here. And you know what I mean by that. I don't mean that in that literal sense. Maybe for some of you, but that's not what I mean. Just in coming out of that and doing your thing here and getting into your creative mode and your healing and your shadow work, your rebalancing and going for what you want. And that milk and honey card isn't lost on me, that it's still there, you guys. It's abundance around you. Your reading. So this is the last card, and that is the end of your reading, twin flames. When I surrender my spirit, oh my gosh, to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. I'm really goosebumpy and tearing up here a lot because why? Because this is your message. This has been the message. Yes, your person's coming, but this message for you and your ascension and your healing here, and trusting in yourself and trusting in the divine and your angels and what it is you want to do and need to do, and not being afraid, having hope, and loving yourself is so strong. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. That is your reading today. I love you very much. I wish you well. Love, light, all the good things on your journey. Take really good care of yourself. Get off the computer. Go do your thing. And remember, as always, to trust yourself. Tap into and trust your intuition and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels.